In honor of the first day of Star Wars month, we're going to be doing top 10 Star Wars characters of all time. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, I have Watto. Probably one of the most underrated characters in Star Wars because he owned the Chosen One. Like, the Chosen One was his property for a couple years. He's also just such a likable character. I love his Italian accent. I also have the Lego version of him as my TikTok profile picture. Anyway, coming in at number 9, I have Ahsoka Tano. She was the apprentice of the Chosen One. She's pretty cool, I guess. I'm pretty sure she beat Maul. Not to mention she's hot. Anyway, coming in at number 8, I have Boba Fett. He's a pretty good bounty hunter. He's good at hunting bounties. And he's just, overall, a pretty good bounty hunter. He's pretty good at killing people when he gets paid. He's just standing on business. Not to mention, he's pretty good at bounty hunting. Coming in at number 7, I have Mace Windu. I think he's like one of the most underrated characters in Star Wars. He's the third most powerful character, second most powerful Jedi. And he stands on business. And his lightsaber is pretty purple. He was the only person to beat Palpatine, which arguably makes him the most powerful Star Wars character. What I like about him is he's more heartless than all the other Jedi. During the Battle of Geonosis, you can see him just kill Jango Fett, Boba Fett's father, just heartlessly took his head off. Anyway, coming in at number 6, I have Darth Maul. He's the third best villain in Star Wars. He looks cool. He's pretty powerful. He's also such a misunderstood villain. Like, he was captured at a young age. You know, he's just doing what he was taught by the evil guy, Palpatine. He's such a likable character. Coming in at number 5, I have Space Jesus himself, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I especially like him in A New Hope and in The Phantom Menace. In The Phantom Menace, he beats Darth Maul, even though he has little to none training as a Jedi. You know, he's still a Padawan. But, you know, he still beat Darth Maul, and he was just such a cool character in The Phantom Menace. I like the New Hope version of him. He's so old and so wise. In this scene, his lightsaber kind of looks like a flashlight. He is pretty good at that Jedi mind trick stuff, which makes him a more likable character. He is also one of the only people who ever beat the Chosen One in battle. So that's why I have him at number 5. Coming in at number 4, I have the Frogman himself, Grandmaster Yoda. He's a pretty cool character in the original trilogy. He always seems high on that Dagobah scene, the training scene, where he's training Luke. He's so wise and so powerful. In The Phantom Menace, he was just able to sense, like, from a long distance away. Like, on Coruscant, he was just like, I sense great danger. All the way on Tatooine, where Anakin was slaying the Tusken Raiders. He's also such a cool character, and he's so good at lightsaber dueling. If you don't believe me, look at his fight scenes. Yeah. Coming in at number 3, I have Darth Sidious, the Emperor, the Chancellor, Palpatine. He's the main villain in Star Wars. He orchestrated it all. You know, there would be no Darth Vader if it weren't for him. He's so sick and evil, and he's just so heartless, which makes him a cool character. Coming in at number 2, I have the Chosen One himself, Anakin Skywalker, otherwise known as Darth Vader. Especially the fight scene with Count Dooku when Obi-Wan is like, all right, I go in from the back, you go in from the front, and then Anakin's like, I'm taking him now, and goes straight in. But I especially like the scene where his mom just died, and he like gets mad and kills the Tusken Raiders, and he shows a little bit of Darth Vader. Speak of the witch, one of the best characters in Star Wars, the second best. A lot of people think he's the main villain. It's debatable with him and Palpatine. Definitely the most auraic character. He has the most aura. He's so cool. In that Rogue One scene where he kills the rebels and stuff. It's just a cool scene. Indisputably, the second best Star Wars character, if not the first best. But coming in at number 1, I have none other than Luke Skywalker, the son of the Chosen One. He definitely has the second best aura in Star Wars, especially the scene in Mandalorian when he's saving Star Wars itself, which, not to mention, he's done 2 times before. A lot of people say Anakin Skywalker is the best Star Wars character, but they're forgetting that Luke saved the galaxy not once, not twice, but 3 times. Even through it all, he still never turned to the dark side. Even when his father was a Sith, even when Palpatine was like using his lightning and stuff about to kill Luke, he still stayed on the light side. He is the definition of heroism. He's indisputably the best Star Wars character.